welcome back to our channel, and if you're new, welcome to Avalee and me. Today it's about DIYs with a little bit of arts and crafts, of course. So if you can't wait to get started, let's go. Don't worry guys, Avalee will be joining us just a little bit later. She's taking a nap. But I wanted to talk to you about toys and how do you feel about them? Now, unlike every parent, we want to give our kids everything that they want and need and deserve. But when it comes to toys, those lights flashing, weird sound making crashes that keep you up all day and night because your kids are just entertained for a few seconds kind of toys, you know, that your aunties and godparents love to give us parents because they know it's going to drive us crazy. Yeah, I'm talking about those toys. I am not a fan of them. I am not a fan of them. And ever since Avalee's baby shower to her first birthday, I've always said, give her books. She can never ever have enough books. But come on, I know she's a kid and kids get bored of books after a while, and if they're not reading it or they're eating it, they get tired of them. So I thought to myself, okay, so what's the next option? What are some cool toys that's going to teach her things that she needs to learn at her age that's not going to take up space and drive mommy and daddy and the rest of the family crazy? And that is why I turned this whole opportunity of learning into a DIY. Yes, it's a DIY. And we're going to have a lot of fun creating this cool learning activity toy, we can call it that only costs me about $7. Yes, it only cost me about $7, and that's mainly because I had to get this really cool masking tape and these little plastic balls that I got from Amazon. So let's get started. Alright, so to get started, we're going to use an old shoebox. I'm going to flip it over to the bottom, and you want to make sure your shoebox has a lid. Now I'm found a round object that's going to help me draw the perfect circle at the bottom of my box. Once I have that traced out, I'm going to grab my scissors or a box cutter, whichever you have, and I'm going to cut out this circle. Now you want to be careful with this step because sometimes working with cardboard can be a little tricky and difficult. Once I have the circle cut out perfectly, don't worry, it's going to be a little jagged, but we can fix that later. I'm going to measure it, make sure it fits on the cap or the cover of my box. And I'm going to measure out the next step of where I'm going to cut. Use a pencil if you like, or a marker, and just mark where it is that you're going to cut next. And then go ahead and cut that off. I used the marker, made some lines, so I know that it's going to be close to the circle. Once it's cut off, and that strip of cardboard, you are going to make sort of like a door. See, it looks like a U, so I'm making a little door on this little cardboard flap. And then I'm going to cut it out with my scissors. Take your time with this again, because I know cardboard can be a little tricky. It's a little stubborn. Once I have that piece cut out, I'm going to glue the parts together using my masking tape. So it's sort of like you're making a little house with a little door onto the cover of your box, right? Now this masking tape is super adorable. Like I said, I got it from Amazon. I'm going to leave the link below if you're interested in it, but you don't need it. You can use whatever sturdy tape that you have at home, masking tape or duct tape. Just make sure it's colorful, right? Bright colors attract kids and they're more inclined to want to try out this new toy, right? We're calling it a toy, once it's colorful and attractive. So right now you're seeing me putting together the pieces. I am gluing it together with my masking tape. I'm just firmly pressing it down to make sure it's secure and it's not going to fall apart. Now, can you use other methods like a glue gun? Yes, you can use a glue gun if you like, but the masking tape doubles as not only a glue holding the pieces together, and it also makes it look pretty. And that's the whole idea, to make it attractive to your kid. So I'm just gluing the pieces together at the sides, making sure I have enough tape to hold it, pressing it down, and the extra pieces I'm cutting off. Now, this may also look like it's a hard process and a long process, but I'm telling you this did not take me that long to do. Now, you don't have to do all the steps that I'm going to show you. You can do the basics, and which is cutting out a hole at the bottom of your box, cut off an extra piece, and make the little door, glue it all together, and you can be done. That's it. Simple, easy, 10 minutes tops. Or you can go a little bit more and then go a little extra and make it very pretty and creative, because I do love anything that's creative and I want to put in the effort for Avalee. Of course, that's not a guilt trip. Trust me, I'm not guilting you into doing all the steps. I just want to make sure that you get the basic steps in how to make this really quick and easy activity. So here I'm also adding an extra bit of tape just to make it look more pretty. So I'm placing some at the back, at the ends and edges, so that it can look a little bit more refined. Because why not? I have extra tape. So let's go crazy. Let's put them at each one of the corner. Let's put it at the back. Let's make it very pretty. And I love this tape. Again, I'm saying it has these really cute like animals of elephants and an owl and birds. It's really pretty. And I'm getting to cover up some of the label from the box as well, because I don't need that to show. Now, the inside of the box, the tape might not be strong. If you're using something like duct tape, it's going to be strong to hold the inside piece of the box to the lid. Mine was not as strong, so I had to go ahead and grab my glue gun, heat it up for a few seconds, and apply some at both sides of my little house so that it can firmly and securely stick to the cover of my box. Now, you want it to be sturdy, because once it's something that your kid is going to be using, you don't want it to be very flimsy, or else they're going to throw it all over and it's going to be broken in a second and then it's trash. Now, even though this is a DIY and it's a recyclable box, because it's a shoe box, you still want it to look pretty and you still want it to be sturdy. So in a few seconds, you're going to see me apply some of the glue, and then you're going to see me place it firmly and press it into the lid of the box. I'm here still trying to make it look all pretty, make it look all neat. Of course, presentation is everything. Once I press down all the tape, make sure it's secure. I'm checking to make sure it fits perfectly onto the lid and everything is seamless. Checking it out. I'm like, all right, I like how this looks. A little bit more masking tape at the bottom, why not? Let's make this look really pretty. Cut off the extra pieces that's hanging out at the bottom. I use a lot of tape, as you can see, because we don't want this DIY to look all sloppy, right? You don't want it to definitely look like a shoebox. You want it to look like a fun little activity toy. Alright, so that's what it looks like so far. Grabbing some more tape, gonna place it at the bottom of the lid to make sure it looks as uniform as the top. Now, if you have enough tape, you can go all the way around to the sides as well, but they only give you like 2 rolls of the thicker tape and the rest are strips. So I had to be very, very smart at how and where I place my tape so I wouldn't run out. So I'm just putting at the front of the lid. Place it back down. Like, oh great, checking her out, make sure it looks good. And it looks great. Now I'm trying it out, I'm placing the ball at the top. Here's the thing, if you have a smaller ball, then obviously you don't want the hole at the top to be too big. I did not check it out and I was like, wait, it's too big, but I can fix that. Now I have these really cool paint pens. If you have markers that you want to decorate the side of your box with, you can go right ahead. Make it as creative and as personalized as you like. So I'm showing you here that with my marker pens that I have, that I can do the designs of the sides and make it really fun and cute and go along with the theme of the tape. This is completely optional. Once a tape is on and you've glued it to the lid, you are done. You don't have to add anything else to it. But of course, I have to go above and beyond and add a little bit more to it. I'm trying it out. It works. I got my tape and everything that I use. And I'm like, what more can I add? Now, here's the other option. You can paint the cardboard. I love painting on cardboard. It's so much fun. It dries really quick. And that's exactly what I did. I went nuts. I poured some paint out on a paper plate and I got to painting. I painted it in a nice nude color all around, and then I wrote her name at the side because of course I want to encourage her to learn her name. And then I added some more decorations to the side. Now if you're doing this for a boy, you can put his name, you can put an alphabet going right around the box, you can put words of inspiration and encouragement, good job, way to go, you can do it. You can make this as fun and as unique as you love to. Right? I just went ahead and put some arrows to go with the theme of the tape, and I put some hearts and made it very girly and cute, of course. But this part is completely optional. Like I said, you don't need to do all the extras. Once the box is securely onto the lid and you put some tape around to hold all the pieces together, the hole and the little doors attach and cut out, that's it. This other part is just extra for all those extra DIY arts and craft people out there. So here I'm just adding some extra finishing touches to it. I'm like, hey, I'm going a little bit overboard, but that's okay because it's arts and craft, and why not? So I'm adding some extra details to her name. And I'm almost finished. I will stop eventually. I hope so. I need to stop. Somebody stop me. But this is so much fun and this is so cool. It's all in the details. I'm telling you, it's all in the tiny details. But like I said, this would be really cool if you put the alphabet around. I just thought about that last minute, like, darn, I should have put the alphabet going all the way around, and that way it doubles as a learning tool. But hey, it still looks pretty. Why not? So as you can see, I added some more tape around the circle where it was a little jagged, so it looks a little bit more smooth and it's easy for when she puts her hand in. It won't like give her little bruises or anything. And I tested it out with the ball. It works. It fits the ball. Perfect. We are ready to test this out with Avalee, and I can't wait. I hope she loves all the little details, if she even notices it. But hey, that part was for me, so that's all right. These are my final touches. I'm going overboard. I know. I can't help it. I actually love it. I'm having too much fun. I really am. I'm having fun just creating this for her. Alright, but that's it. That's the side. That's the lid. Test it out with the ball one more time. Goes in, and it's inside the little house, and when she moves it forward, the ball comes through the little door at the front. How cool is this? Alright guys, look who's up from their nap. Can you say hi? I'm here. So we have our toy to try out. I have a bag full of these colorful balls, and we're going to try it out and see if Avalee actually likes playing with us. Now, since I've had her sitting at my table, she's been placing them into the hole of the box. But that's just because I showed her what she has to do. Yes. So, she's got a hang of it. So take them out and put them in there. Inside the bag? Okay, thank you. Put them in there. Yeah. Go ahead, yay! Good job. Yay! Get some more. Can you put them in here? Not all the balls. All right, put them in. Almost. Good job. And they're coming out. Yeah, put them in. Well guys, that's the end of our video. I hope you've enjoyed this video and you can't wait for the next DIY. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We're gonna go continue playing. Alright, until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.